The longtime host of The Daily Show is filming his last episode. Once known as the fake newsman who reports the real news, Jon Stewart has certainly grown into a power player in media and also politics. Pix 11's Andrew Ramos is live outside of the Comedy Central studios on the West Side with the details of this big finale. I see a crowd out there. Hi there, Andrew.
Yes, hey Tamsin, yeah, the crowd is getting ready to go in right now, and I think we could all agree that today is a sad day for anyone who loves or cares about news. Now, for nearly 2 decades, Jon Stewart was a go-to for anyone who wanted to get a reality check on what was going on really in current events. Now, he's calling it quits, as you know, after tonight with a huge, big 1-hour finale, and it's underway momentarily. As you can see, people waiting to get in right now. One person we can confirm that is here and will be performing, the boss himself, Bruce Springsteen, and I'm sure she's going to be one of many big names coming to pay tribute to the man who not only made us laugh, but think. He was the man who put politicians and pundits in check.
You really think that's a political comment?
Yes.
You're insane.
And he did it with an over-the-top delivery that stuck to the facts and made you laugh.
Are those the 3 people responsible, or did you just name the only 3 black guys you could think of?
And now, after 16 years, Jon Stewart is walking away from The Daily Show, a show that thrived on exposing the hogwash served up by both the media and government on a daily basis.
The group that was assigned the job of coordinating the presentation about going to war in Iraq met weekly.
I guess so. I don't know. That would have been at a different level. The NSC met frequently.
Did they tell you anything?
Put together something that's not simply just making jokes and ridiculing politicians, but actually fact-checking what they've done, pointing out the hypocrisy.
According to Chris Smith, a writer for New York Magazine who's followed Stewart's career for over 2 decades, the 2000 presidential election served as a game-changer for the first-face Stewart, who was barely 2 years on the job.
Welcome to a very special live edition of The Daily Show.
And that crystallized something for them. It got them recognition. It was a really successful example of where Stewart wanted to take the show. And then the fact that the 2000 election went into that crazy recount in Florida just made their point for them.
Florida and its 25 electoral votes, with 100% of its precincts reporting, will go to George W. Bush. And the crowd loves it.
In the time Stewart has been at the helm of The Daily Show, he's been able to not only expose the polls, but push for change.
To see these guys, these firefighters, these policemen.
His relentless advocacy for a bill to provide aid to 9/11 responders is widely credited for its passing in 2010.
He's the voice of reason in what's become a much crazier climate just in the news and just with people in general overall and just the general population of the country.
He will call out both sides of the aisle, and that's really needed. I think we need more of that.
Stewart's sign-off coincidentally falls on the same night as the much-anticipated GOP debate, where headline maker Donald Trump leads the pack of several presidential hopefuls. It's more than likely most of us will be thinking, what would Jon say come Friday morning?
It's dumb luck, you know, it's ironic, it's silly. No, they certainly.
Well, you know for a fact the GOP presidential hopefuls are doing one of these right now. Whew. That was a close one, guys, right? But one of the reasons why Jon Stewart said he wanted to leave, he wanted to give someone else a chance to man the desk here at The Daily Show. And come next month, that person will be Trevor Noah. So there's a lot of pressure on his shoulders to perform. And as far as what he's going to be doing after he retires, according to a report, Jon Stewart bought an animal shelter, well, rather a farm out in New Jersey, and the plans is to convert into an animal shelter. So just when you thought you couldn't love Jon more, there you go. Now, we're going to have much more coverage on Jon's final day here at The Daily Show coming up on the Pix 11 News at 10. For now, we are live on the West Side. I am Andrew Ramos, Pix 11 News.